I was on Instagram the other day, and I'm looking at this post by Gary V on Bleacher Report. There's a paid partnership with Coinbase on this Bleacher Report post. It says, one thing I guarantee you about the NBA in 25 years is that our tickets are NFTs. So the post got a lot of likes, got like 200,000 likes so far. And I just want to point that out because there's always like a silent majority thing whenever people point out negative news about anything. But I did go into the comments, and the comments say NFTs is just one big pyramid scheme that also has about 11,000 likes so far. Crazy for him to assume that NFTs are going to be around that long. Bro, Gary V is talking so much crap. I don't hate Gary, but bro, question mark. So there seems to still be a lot of people that don't really understand NFTs, and instead of asking for more information and learning about them, they get cynical. So just like when the internet first came out and people didn't really understand like what it was, what it could do, they understood that there was a bunch of companies that were starting .coms and investors were throwing a bunch of money at them. And so because of that, they just assumed that, oh, this internet thing's a scam. Like this is just, this is a scheme. A lot of times when people don't understand something, instead of approaching it with humility, they try to get like arrogant about it. But Gary V is absolutely right. So he says that the tickets are going to be NFTs for the NBA. Now, let's think about why that would be valuable, what other use cases you could have with these NFTs. So if the NBA has tickets that are NFTs, this is just like a collectible. There's nothing that makes a basketball card with a NBA player's, their face on it, shooting a shot in a game, and you just put that on a card. Nothing really makes that valuable. It's just a collector's item, and the people assign value to that because we like entertainment. Entertainment just allows us to relax our brains, allows us to decompress, have fun. And now people ascribe value to that because you relaxing does have some sort of value. So even going to a game, it's not like that. The ticket is subjective anyway. You might pay $250 for a playoff ticket. You might pay like $5,000 for a playoff ticket to sit down on the floor. And that value is going to be subjective. There's always going to be people who are not going to pay $5,000, and there's going to be some who might pay a few $100. But last I checked, the NBA playoffs, whenever they have their games, they're sold out. Whenever you go to playoff games, now not every regular season game may be sold out, but the playoff games they're going to be sold out in pretty much every sport because people like to be entertained. So when you have these tickets that are collector's items, then that can not only be something that's like, hey, I have this prized possession, just like if somebody has a signed football or something from somebody, like that's a prized possession. But with the NFTs, you can actually also add use cases down the line with them. So it could be that you own this ticket NFT to this epic game. It might be the best Game 7 ever, and you own this NFT. The next season, the NBA can add value to that NFT. To whoever owns it at that time. Before, it would be that if you sold this collector's item, like if I sold this basketball with this signature or whatever on it, the NBA doesn't really get any royalties from that. Doesn't really benefit them. I mean, yes, people are ascribing value to something from the NBA or a player from the NBA, so that can have longevity for the NBA, but they don't directly benefit from it. Now, with NFTs, they can directly benefit from it. So if they're issuing the NFT and they get a 5% royalty in the future on any sales of that NFT, whenever people are trading this on secondary marketplaces, now they benefit from the sale of it. And it's safer for everybody buying the NFT because we'll know that it's authentic. We'll see the original person. We'll see that the NBA did issue this as a verified NFT and go on the blockchain and look at that. And this protects everybody who wants to buy something authentic. A lot of times with the autograph stuff, you'll have to get like a seal or a certificate or something that says, hey, this one's real. We don't have to do that with the NFTs. We can just go look directly on the blockchain and see that this was the original copy. So that's just one. I just listed one use case. There's a bunch of use cases we have not discovered with these NFTs. It could be that they do a raffle of everybody who owns this NFT, and those certain people get prize packages to go to the All-Star game. They could have meet and greets with different players. There's so many things that you can do with these NFTs that just make it one, safer for the consumer, as I just mentioned, and then better for the business as well on the back end, and better for the consumer even in the marketplace, because you can trade this freely and people aren't going to have to worry as much about are they getting something authentic. So yes, the people are wrong in the comments that NFTs are just one big scheme. They're being cynical because they don't really understand it. But don't be like those people. Don't be the people in 1999 who thought the internet was just a scheme and they went back to their everyday life because that's what they were told to do. Let's just, get real about it. People just do stuff because they're told to do it. And whenever something new and innovative comes out and they could take advantage of that new innovative thing, they just, retreat back into their cave, do what they're told to do what you're supposed to do. And if anything new comes out, just, that's craziness over there. That's just for those weird conspiracy theorist people. However, we saw how many millionaires and billionaires came out of the .com, not the bust, the boom after the bust. So yes, there are a lot of projects that are bad out there. Go with the ones that make sense. Go with the ones that you can see the value in. And one of those you can see the value in would be the Omari NFT marketplace. So that is for music streaming royalties. Every NFT on the marketplace includes a percentage of streaming royalties in it. And you can get in on, some of them will be smaller projects. Some of them might be like smaller indie artists, but the music is really good, so you can get in early. Some of them might be mid-sized indie artists. Some of them might be larger label artists. So it just depends on the songs that you like. Trust your ears. We're not giving financial advice on any of this, but trust your ears. And, it makes sense that Omari would be the marketplace for these music streaming royalties because we are one of the biggest online music marketing agencies out there. So head over to omarimc.com/NFT. We will give you a free gift just for heading over there. We'll give you some free social tokens just for visiting the website and signing up for the service. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a comment. If you think NFTs are a scam, why do you think they're a scam? Converse so that you learn. Don't just be one of these people who doesn't know anything about Web3. So converse, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.